Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope y'all having a great week as well. If you had goals this week, what is this? If you had goals this week, uh, I'm praying that you are getting those goals accomplished, making sure that you continue to grind, continue to focus, and keep moving. You know, um, don't worry about distractions because it's a lot of things in the world that will try to distract you. Um, don't worry about the haters. It's a lot of people that's hating on your movement, and the reason that they hating is because you are moving, and they not. You got a lot of people just watching from the sidelines, hoping and praying that you fail, but just make sure that you keep going. Um, Today, I wanted to talk about consistency, right? Because consistency is the key to success. Consistency. I've been consistent for the last man. I say all my life I've been consistent. Um, but I know for sure, for a fact, the last 20 years, every day that I wake up, my intentions and my goals is to help the next person get from one place to another place. It's not a day that pass that I'm not out here in the field pushing positivity, pushing growth, pushing development. You know, um, I committed myself to that. You know, I committed myself to the community. Whatever community it may be, whether it's a community of entrepreneurs, whether it's a community of brothers, whether it's a community of people, all types of communities. I committed myself to that. I said to myself a long time ago that I'm gonna let my light shine, you know. And I know we all grew up listening to that song. You know what I'm saying? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I know we grew up listening to that song, but we really all have a light inside of us. We do have a real light inside of us. And when we let that light shine, that light becomes an inspiration to a lot of people, so it's a lot of people that's inspired by you. It's a lot of people inspired by you. They may not talk, they may not tell you that they are inspired by you, but trust me, it's people that's looking at you that's inspired by your movement. They're inspired by your walk. They're inspired by your presence. They're inspired by your grace. You know, they may not tell you. I have a lot of conversations with a lot of brothers. They might call me and they might be like, Joe, I know I don't say it, man, but you are a real inspiration to me. And when I hear that, man, I feel real good about it, man, because I know that that's my mission. I know that that's my goal. That's my objective is to be some type of inspiration to somebody, whether it's my kids or whether it's another brother in the world that I locked arms with along the way in life. That's my goal. I want to lead by example, and I want to be able to show people that it is possible. So this my daily motivation, y'all. So I said that I'm gonna start getting up, um, doing this every day. Try to at least on the days that I can. My work schedule, I cut it off today because I have a couple of appointments outside of the office. So I'm gonna be out, in the community, talking to business owners, handling my personal business and things like that. So on this day, I'll probably be out of the office. Um, but I did want to just jump in here real quick, man, and talk about consistency. Consistency. Okay, I got some things that I took notes on. So I'm gonna pull my notes up, and I'm gonna go through my notes, and I'm gonna share this with you guys. Y'all make sure y'all share the video. I know a lot of people that's connected to me. Y'all connected with other people. So it's a lot of people in the world that needs to hear some of the things that I be talking about. They need to hear it. Let's not be selfish with the information. Let's not be selfish with just the people. Let's not be selfish, y'all. So With that being said, let me go ahead. Let's jump into this lesson today. So today, what we're talking about is we talking about consistency. Okay. Um, you got to make sure, like consistency. When you consistent, it leads to success over time. But you have to make sure that you stay consistent. Consistent. All right. Consistency is the secret sauce behind every success story. You know, it's not about massive action taken once in a while, but the small, steady steps you take every day that build momentum. Just like a drop of water, water can wear away in stone. It can wear away stone. Your daily efforts can create lasting results. So that means every day, wake up and do something. Like I tell people, every journey starts with one step. But in order for that journey to start, we got to make that step. You know, I tell people all the time, try to identify your passion, try to identify your purpose because there's a power in purpose. There's a real power in purpose, you know. And when you identify your purpose, you got to make sure you walk in it. And what I mean by even if you don't take big steps, take small steps, but walk in it, right? Because those small steps will turn into bigger steps. Those bigger steps will turn into leaps, and those leaps will turn into blessings. But in order for us to get there, we have to make that first step. So every journey is going to start with one step. You know, think about the power of saving a little money every day. Let's think about that, right? Consistency. It may not seem like much, but over time it grows into a significant amount. The same applies to learning a new skill or working on a project. A few dedicated moments to improve every day can lead to expertise in years, right? It's those small, consistent actions that will compound and make all the difference. So I remember when I was first introduced to credit, right? And I had the privilege of being introduced to it from a multimillionaire, a very wealthy, successful guy. Introduced me to credit. Well, my friend introduced me to him, and then he became a friend, and I was introduced to credit. And I fell in love with the fact that it could really help people shift their life. So at the time, I didn't really know a lot about credit, but I fell in love with it so much that I wanted to know everything about it. So I started traveling. I was going from the East Coast to the West Coast to the South to the North. I was in Vegas, Arkansas, Florida, Philly, New York. I was all over the place, Chicago, of course. Um, I was all over the place because I started following what I had a passion for. I started following what I had a love for, and I was learning piece by piece. I was learning piece by piece. And when you do something so much, you become an expert in it. So I say for the last 15 years, I've been educating myself on credit. Um, I was blessed enough to lock eyes or lock friendships and lock arms with some real powerful people inside FICO. FICO, that's the Fair Isaac Corporation. So every 18 months, I get to travel with FICO and learn more about the FICO scoring. So, but, little small things, little small actions will compound and make a difference. So what I'm telling y'all is this: when you find your passion and when you find your purpose, walk in it, even if it's little steps, walk in it, because it will grow into something that's bigger. It is. It will. All right. It's easy to get discouraged when you don't see immediate results, right? That's easy, but still stay consistent, right? Um, Remember, every big achievement starts with a small one, okay? Often invisible steps, okay? Stay patient, stay committed, and trust the process. I'm sorry. The progress may be slow, but it's happening. Success is not just around the corner, right? Well, success is just around the corner. if you keep showing up every day. I'm sorry, y'all. So you got to show up. You got to show up. I tell people a lot of times, right? When we try to the only shortcut, right? Because everybody looking for a shortcut. Everybody looking for a microwave fix. Everybody looking for um, a quick solution, right? There is no shortcuts. The only shortcuts is you showing up and you doing the work. Those are the shortcuts. So you have to make sure you do the work, but you have to make sure you stay consistent. You know, it's easy. Like I said, it's easy to get distracted, and I think we talked about distractions the other day a little bit. It's in one of these videos, so y'all make sure if y'all following me, follow me. It's some things. I got a lot of jewels. I try to make sure I drop them, but consistency is the key, and try not to be distracted because there's a lot of things in the world that will distract you. So try not to be distracted. Make sure you stay focused, right? Stay focused. Don't let everybody speak into your spirit. Everybody shouldn't have the privilege to speak into your spirit. Like I always say, you got a world full of naysayers. You got a world full of doubters. There's a lot of people in the world that's going to tell you that something is impossible. It's a lot of people in the world that's going to tell you what you can't do. But I'm telling you what you can do, right? And I'm speaking from a transparent place. I've dealt with probably every emotion that a person could deal with doing business and just being a husband and being a father, being a brother, being a friend, you know, being a child, you know. And one thing that I know is that everything ain't always going to be good, but everything ain't going to always be bad either, So we have to learn how to embrace the good and the bad, because if we never go through the bad, how can we appreciate the good when it comes if we never been through it? So we got to make sure we embrace that. You know, um, that's about it, y'all. I just wanted to jump in here and show face this morning, speak to everybody. You know, y'all make sure y'all be about the kingdom business, right? Be about the kingdom business, because we are in the kingdom, and we in the kingdom. Each one teach one. So iron sharpens iron. So when you have the ability to share something with somebody, share that information with them. Iron sharpens iron. Help somebody get to the next place in life. And that's what it's about. So with that being said, man, I'm gone. I love y'all, man. With the love of the Lord, y'all be good. Make sure y'all share this video. This you got Joe Martin, 750 credit score on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, and LinkedIn. If you ever want to set up an appointment with me, I would put the banner up below at the bottom. Let's see, I think, and I want to know this. This is something that I want to know. So y'all make sure y'all comment that. What type of business do you have? Comment below, because I do help a lot of businesses with business development. So I would like to know what type of business you have. That's a good thing. And don't be scared to communicate, man. Don't be scared to talk. Don't be scared to leave a comment. Let me know I ain't in the world by myself. And I'll holler at y'all later, man. Y'all be good. Peace. We out.